Hey, good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome our audience here today. I'm Jasmine from PhillipCapital Partnership Department. So for our department, what do? We are here to actually provide assistance to our wealth trading and also trading rep and also portfolio manager here in Phillip Wealth Advisory. Today, we are very happy to have everyone here with us. Thank you so much for taking the time here to participate in our career webinar. Our guest speaker today, Danny Chua, he will be sharing on the topic from 9 to 5 to financial strife. Stay tuned to his part if you are curious to hear from him more. Right now, let me share with you about who Phillip Capital is and what type of services do we provide. A lot of you may know Phillip Capital for our stockbroking services and also for our trading platform called Poems. But we are actually way beyond just stockbroking itself. 48 years ago, we began as a stockbroking firm. However, we have since evolved together with our clients to become much more than just stockbroking itself. So sorry. Okay, so now we are actually confident to say that we are an integrated financial house with global presence. So on the slide here, you can have a brief idea on the scale of our business. Phillip Capital, we have a global presence in 15 countries. Our group employs more than 5,000 people worldwide. So currently we have offices in many different countries. Some of the countries include China, Japan, Turkey, and France. And also we have Phillip Bank set up in Cambodia as well. Now, as a Phillip client, you will be able to trade over 26 stock exchanges. And not only that, as a company, we are constantly seeking to have more options for our client. This is the reason why we offer 2,000, more than 2,000 funds for our clients, as well as we work with more than 35 insurance partner, holding also more than 40,000 financial products so that we are able to provide a huge range of services to our clients. Hence, I'm proud to say that Phillip Capital is really your partner in finance. These are just some of the insurance companies and partners that we work with. Just to show you this image so that you have a brief idea. And also we have some of the unit trust partners that we have onboarded as well. Okay, so the benefit of being an integrated financial house with a global reach means that we have network office all around the world. So your business, right, is not just limited to just local clients. This is a global business for you. Our clients can trade with us globally. So other than the 5 countries that I've mentioned just now, over here on the map, you can spot the rest of the offices that we have over the globe. Okay, on top of that, our AUM is more than USD 35 billion worldwide. We hold a strong shareholder fund equity that is more than USD 1.5 billion. As you can see over here, we also have 1 million clients worldwide with an increasing global presence of 15 countries and counting. And also, what's in it for you when you join Phillip Capital? These things that were mentioned will cause your client to have more confidence when they do business and entrust their assets with you. And apart from our global presence, we also want to be, more relevant and also have a strong presence here locally. So in Singapore itself, some of you may have noticed or seen our Phillip Investor Center before. We have 14 Phillip Investor Center across Singapore. A few of them are owned by franchises. So just let me show you like some images of our franchises. So by franchises, what does it mean? This means that our advisors and brokers can actually franchise our investor center. Some of the center that are franchised out, they are located in Westgate, Tai Seng, and Bukit Timah. Those centers owned by them are actually called Phillip Investor Center like. So you can see some difference over here. This will be the one of the area that our advisors can grow their business. under the concept of network model. It actually helps our consultant to have physical presence to service their own client as well as walk-ins that might be interested to engage in our services. So, what are the exact services that and products that Philip offers? To categorize the product that we offer, we actually have three main group, from transactional, advisory to discretionary. Now, I will not go into details for all the individual products. However, this shows the different progressions between our advisors and clients, especially on the trust level. So let's start with transactional products. This is for the new clients that do not know you at all. While they are still getting to know you, maybe they just want to have, a choice that they do their own transaction or manage their own portfolio. So this is the part where your new clients will be able to, open their accounts and do trading with us, do their own services over here. As you begin to engage the client more, their trust level towards you will begin to increase as well. This is when you come in with the advisories product. The advisory product will come into place. Your client will be able to trust your advice on how to expand and improve their current portfolio to achieve a more holistic planning. And over time, discretionary advice will begin to take place. This happen naturally when you begin to build trust with the client. This is also when your client, right, will be able to trust you with more of their assets. So discretionary also means that they can trust you to let you decide on what type of investment they're gonna buy and all, and everything will be decided by you in a discretionary way. Okay, so with multiple products also comes with multi-license as well. So Philip Wealth Advisory is one of the unique firms out there in the market that offers and house multi-license. That's why when you join Philip, you actually have the option to choose whether which license that you want to take. Candidate can join Philip under three main license category, which are trading representative, financial advisor, advisory consultant, and also portfolio manager. So, as a trading rep or a broker, you can facilitate your clients' trading needs, which are the ones that you saw in the previous slides. So, all the transactional products that you saw in the previous slides. So, you can actually make margin calls and recommend stocks to your client. So, as a financial advisory consultant, what can you do? You'll be able to provide holistic planning, focusing more on protection and accumulation needs for your clients. So, and lastly, as a portfolio manager, a PM, you are able to manage your clients' assets through discretionary services. And right now, if you already hold one license and looking to expand your services, here in Philip, we are able to do it. Philip don't just hold multi-license, we are able to equip our representative with dual license as well. So dual license, okay, what does it mean also? So you will be able to have a three option as a dual license rep. So if you look from the left-hand side, as a FATR, so you will be holding a financial advisory consultant license as well as a trading rep license. So you are able to provide transactional and advisory service to your client. So as a FAFM or a FAPM, this allow you to provide advisory and discretionary services. So you will be holding a financial advisory consultant and a portfolio manager or a fund management license. So you'll be holding two licenses as well. So usually our new advisor will not dive straight into getting the fund management license, but it will definitely help you to actually scale up your business in the long run. So the last one is actually more for our practicing and existing remisier. If you have friends that are already existing remisier, if they are interested to explore fund management license, we here in Philip, we have this multi-license, dual license, sorry, called FME XTR. So what does it mean? It means that the main license will be fund management, but you are still able to service and onboard trading clients. And our system and process will be able to support that as well. Okay, so dual licensing doesn't just benefit our clients because of the wide range of services that you can provide. It also benefit you yourself, which the rep itself themselves will have actually more advantage because it can lead to multiple stream of income for them. I'll just touch a little bit on the multiple stream of income. So for trader rep, your income can be active and recurring. So by active, what does it mean? It means that when you're sleeping at home, you can still earn income when your client trade online themselves. So for advisory, first year income is considered active as you need to actually go out to meet your clients either online or offline. So currently we have a lot of online services that you can actually don't need to go meet your client face to face, like for example Zoom. So however, in terms of the income from second year onwards, right, it will actually be both passive and recurring as well. So it will be the same for discretionary service. So to give you a better idea of the income, let me just show you some of the figures. So the figures over here shows an average earning for the past years. So the first two rows shows the single license representative, and the last row shows our dual licensing rep. So it is significant throughout the years that holding dual license actually help our rep to achieve higher income stream. So this is the background and services in place for our representative. What about the infrastructure and support that we offer? I will let Joshua, my colleague, to share a little bit more on the infrastructure and support that we have in Phillip, so that Joshua, take it away, man.
Hi. Hi, good evening, lovely audience. Thanks, Jasmine, for the introduction of PhillipCapital, our infrastructure, and our setup. Maybe let me introduce myself. My name is Joshua. Together with Jasmine, we are actually from the partnership department of PhillipCapital. What we do over here is we are actually, taking care of the representatives of PhillipCapital, be it from the trading side or be it from the financial advisory side or the portfolio management side. So we are the ones who actually do our best to take care of them. Okay, so if you can see over here today, on the bottom of your panel, you can actually see the Q&A session. So should you actually have any questions that you'd like to actually ask us along the way, do feel free to actually post your questions over there. Okay, if not, I'm actually going to share a little bit more of pick up where Jasmine left off, which is actually the infrastructure, the platform of PhillipCapital, the systems that we have over here. So if I were to go in, this is actually what I call the ecosystem built for the advisors for PhillipCapital. So once we actually go into here, you can see that in the usual, if you actually have been in the sales industry, or you have not been in the sales industry, maybe I can share a little bit more. In the traditional way of doing sales, it usually starts with you need to find people to do that. Yeah, so you have to find a lead. So once you find a lead, then after that you try, just sell them the product, close them. And after that, they become your clients. Then hopefully they will actually do some referral for you, so they'll be your promoters. But in Phillip, we like to go further up into the funnel, and to start further up. What do I mean by this? We can actually start over here. We should actually start as a stranger. Okay, it means that what does a stranger mean? Stranger means the universe that you can actually promote your solutions and services to. So that's a stranger. That's the entire universe. Okay. But after that, after becoming a stranger, we need to get them to know you, so to visit you. Okay. So we actually have this kind of system in place. Thereafter, then they become, right now, instead of a cold lead, it now becomes a qualified and filtered lead. Okay, so what does this entire ecosystem is designed to do or do for our advisors? It serves basically 4 functions. As you can see over here, the first function is actually the attract function. It actually attracts the stranger to become a visitor. How do we do it? Later I'll show it to you. Second, we will actually convert from what? Convert from a visitor to a lead. And right now, it's actually a qualified lead. Then we'll actually close this qualified and filter lead to become our client or our customer over here. Then after that, it does not stop here. Okay, we'll continue to delight. and then for our lovely clients to become our promoters. And this goes back into a cycle, as you can see over here. Okay, so how do we start by attracting strangers to visit us? Okay, so this will be the few ways that we do it. Social media, we'll be using social media. So in the market, we usually see ads a lot. We are not going to do all those blatant ads, which will actually cause a lot of ad fatigue. Later, we'll show you how do we use and utilize social media in actually our entire marketing funnel and our entire system. Okay. To add on to social media presence, we also do regular webinars. Market talk webinars, market journal. And if you can see over here, there's two small ones called finance feeds. Okay, what does finance feed mean? It's actually a integrated financial health assessment tool, for our interested and keen customers to actually do a check on their current financial health. So this is actually what we can do to actually get from a stranger to a visitor. Other than that, a TTP page we can see over there just beside it. It's actually an acronym. Sorry, pardon the acronyms. It's actually short form for Talk to Phillip page. Later, we'll talk more about what is this Talk to Phillip page. But in short, what is it? It's actually a digital name card. But more importantly, right, it's actually an online platform, or it's actually a direct page where each and every one of our advisors have a unique page, which can actually help them to have direct account opening, product order placement and all, where customers can actually go digitally to actually find our advisors with their unique page, and then the sales goes direct to the advisor. So this means it's actually using companies' resources to direct traffic to the advisor. Okay, other than that, we also have internal match me, which means that what Jasmine actually shared, there's so many services that PhillipCapital can actually provide. So when advisors choose to actually focus on certain ones, what can they do? They can actually do internal matching, to actually refer clients to each other, so that clients they actually have a holistic need. So this is what we can actually do, for reps here in Phillip as well. Okay, other than that, how do we do, from a visitor to convert them from a visitor to a lead? There are actually modules in place like finance feed and Talk to Phillip page, like what I actually mentioned just now. It will help to convert. Once they visit you, increase their interest, and then you say, hey, actually, I'd like to know more about this. So can I talk to someone? So this is what we actually do over here, from a visitor to a lead. Okay. Other than that, what's next? Okay, this will actually be the digital modules that we actually put in place to be face-to-face closing opportunity, or visit online virtual closing opportunity. So these are all the modules that we have in place for the closing function over here. Other than that, in the delight function, these are the apps that actually helps to keep the customers updated of their portfolio, and also for our reps, right, to actually carry out the servicing function, which means the after sales care and servicing. But what you need to see over here is this. This is the key module. The key module here is actually the lead management module, which helps to gel everything, or all the 4 functions that you see over here. It helps our reps to actually be clear, to have a structure and be guided of where they are in the entire funnel, and then to keep track of the individual people that they're actually engaging with. This is actually to help advisors to actually be more organized and focused. It helps to integrate everyone together, and ultimately to give customers a pleasant experience dealing with a PhillipCapital advisor. But of course, it's not a given that with everything in place, everything just works well like this. That's why the competency of the advisors to deliver this experience is also very important. That's why we also integrate a training app into this entire system, because it's incorporated to pick up the relevant gaps, important gaps that is in each and every advisors, because each and every one is different. So it picks up the relevant gap and do a targeted recommendation of training in the areas that the advisors are actually lacking with. So this helps to better improve the quality of our advisors as well. Yeah. So what you can see over here is actually all the modules that we actually have developed throughout the years for our advisors to use. Okay. So let me go into the next part, which is the systems and platforms. So this is actually This is actually the web page, okay, the website page where advisors can at a glance know what their customers is actually having. Okay, and for this is also the mobile one, so the advisors can actually use this to actually service their clients. But if your clients choose to actually do DIY, that means they like to know it themselves and then to manage it themselves, it's also available here. So the customers can also do it themselves after they become our Phillip client. So because everyone have their own personal preference as well. Yeah. So other than the systems and platform that we actually inbuilt to actually support and service our, for our advisors. What else do we put in place? Okay, we have also put in place branding and marketing efforts. I think this is very rare in the market because we at a company level and a corporate level, we will do up marketing collaterals like videos and also artworks for our advisors to be placed throughout the media platforms that I actually talk about just now, mentioned earlier, so that advisors right now, they do not need to engage production house on their own capacity to actually do up all this. So this helps to showcase and profile advisors from the company's main social media page. So what the advisors need to do is very simple, just to share. The advisors do not need to go from A to Z, create it, and then to self-post in their own page. No need. Okay, we will actually just need to share it from the company's main page. This helps to actually better profile our advisors and to put them in a better, positioning as well. Okay, so in this time and age, right? This is our Talk to Phillip page. So this is the unique page which each and every one of our individual reps will actually have. So you can actually open an account here, and then the account goes directly to the representative that's with Phillip. Okay, it also serves as a digital name card, so you can actually have an online presence here as well. Okay, so in this time, so these are the things that's in place. So why do we actually share about the online presence and the marketing? Is because in this time and age, when you meet people out there, it's very normal that they go back to actually search about you before they decide whether they would like to actually have to do business with you as well. So that's why it's very important for us to do this, because this actually acts like a social resume for our advisors while with Phillip, and we actually help to actually build this up for them. Okay, so apart from the the branding and marketing and then the systems that we actually shared with you just now, there will also be training in place, okay, for our the reps who actually join us. So what you can see over here is actually in-house training journey mapped out for new advisors who actually join us for the first year. And we are actually having various checkpoints in place to ensure that there's actually proper learning and engagement throughout the entire training phase. So our training is also mapped out in such a way that it gives you proper training and progression and the skills required throughout the journey here in PhillipCapital. So training is definitely in place here because we actually have a right array of services and solutions. Right now, this brings me, I have a lot more to share because of the very wide range of solutions, but we like to keep this session within an hour. And today we actually have a very experienced director with us, and we like to pick more of his brains and to soak up as much as we can from him. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Danny, but maybe just let me give a little bit background. Danny, he was actually an engineer with HDB for 11 years before he decided to do a career switch to pursue a new career path. So he was actually very interested in trading and investment. So this led him to PhillipCapital. So fast forward into time, right? Danny, right now, he's actually a senior financial services director, leading a team of his own in PhillipCapital. So throughout Danny's journey, right, he has also gotten himself multiple million-dollar roundtable qualifying awards. So who is to better share with us today on this topic, from 9 to 5 to financial thrive, other than Danny himself? So let me pass this time to Danny so that he can actually share more about this. So Danny, to you.
Thank you, Jasmine and Joshua. Let me share my screen first. You can see, right? Okay.
Yes, can
so
see.
okay, thanks. I'm Danny. So this is today is talking about myself. Okay, so just now you heard about our Phillip backgrounds and what Phillip can do for you, and what are the future you are going to get if you join Phillips. Of course, now I'm talk about myself first. Okay, let me share. So today agenda, I will be talking about, of course, about me. Then I will share about the 4W and 1H. And the last thing is let's meet up and have a chat. So without further, I start about myself. Okay, just now Joshua say, yes, I'm a Malaysian. I'm now a Singapore PR. So I graduated from NTU, civil engineering, civil and structural engineering degree. I have that. So after that, I joined HDB, become a civil servant. That time is about 1995. So that time the working hour is 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Very nice, right? 5 p.m. 8:30 to 5 p.m. But sad to say, I need to work on Saturday. Saturday is half day. So that time is 5.5 days. And now, of course, it changed to 5:30, I think, to 6 o'clock. So by the time, before I leave, it's already changed to 5:30 to 6 o'clock. And it's 5 days a week. And now I heard from my former colleagues, it's getting worse. The time is getting worse. I think outside, even private sector also same. You need to work until 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and maybe you at home you have conference at 11 p.m. until midnight. And this COVID has made even worse. Many people have there's no guideline anymore because work from home, work remotely. So like there's no more guideline. Okay, why I bring this up is because of the timing, because of the time. Okay, why I share this later, I will continue. Okay, when I was in HDB, my interest is always in share trading, investment, and I read on economics and I like history, Chinese history. So because of this, in 1997, after 2 to 3 years in HDB, I started to say, hey, why not? I go and study some about investment. So in 1997, I joined the course is Diploma in Investment, organized by this IBF. Then I got a diploma in 2 years in 1998. After that, I think it's not enough because in my dream, I always want to be a master degree. I want to have a master degree. My friend, they're getting a master. They get a master in engineering. But I'm thinking to become a businessman. I want to do some different things. So I pursue my MBA, Master of Business and Administration. So it's different. So in 2004, I get my MBA, and I joined Phillip in 2006. Between this one, I quite adventurous. So I wanted to join MLM, multi-level marketing, and I become a part-time property agent. Before this is my experience. And this one, not many people knows. I think in Phillip, maybe Jasmine and Josa also not know. Actually, I had set up a business before, hotel business in Malaysia. I have a chain business of hotel in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru with my friends. I can say it's lucky or unlucky. Quite lucky maybe. We sold our business before COVID. It's before COVID. Okay, so all these three give me those experience, also the acquire the knowledge, the skill, and to make me a better financial advisor. Why? Because if you can see all these things, you need a positive mindset and hard work, discipline, and also because of business, you need to know the expenses and income expenses, all these things. So all these things make me a better financial advisor. Okay, so this is about me. Then why I go into this business and I try to become a multi-level marketing seller or something like that is because of this one, The Rich Dad Poor Dad, this book. I think a lot of people during 90s are inspired by this book. Okay, this is the best seller last time. Okay, the best seller. Okay, maybe some of you already read this book before. Okay, I read this book more than 20 years before. So I noticed something like this one. Okay, this is the cash flow quadrant. This is the most important graphic or most important what they are talking about in these books. So we're talking about poor dad. If you are employee, you are self-employed, you will be poor. If you want to be rich, you have to become a businessman. Okay, you're the businessman or investor. Businessman or investor. Hold on, let me get out the pointer. Okay. So, but after 20 years in this line, I found that it's not really true, especially when I MBA, one of the topic is entrepreneurship. So the lecturer come and talk to us. Why you want to be an entrepreneur? Do you know if you only an employee, you also can be a millionaire? Not necessarily need to be a business owner or investor. You also can be a millionaire. But provided you are able to climb your career steps one by one and go to the high post, then yes. So for me, okay, so I become self-employed. Financial advisor is a self-employed. What is so good about financial advisor? Okay, you can write your own paycheck, you control your own time, you choose your own client. If you are employee, you can't choose your own time. You can't choose your own time. You can't choose your own client. And your paycheck is determined by your boss. It's not by you. Okay. Hey, can you choose your boss or not? Can you choose your boss? I think in self-employed, you are the boss. Of course, you may have a leader, you have a manager. You can change your leader and manager if you don't like them. Okay, right? Of course. So because you are potentially you are still self-employed. Okay, from here, how to move over to another two quadrant? How to move over the two quadrant? Is it possible? Yes, it's still possible. Wait, I think this is not good, so maybe I will insert this. Okay, you can see because over here, after you have become a self-employed, you are a financial advisor, then you can start to build your team, build your own portfolio. When you build your own portfolio, meaning when you earn the money here, you started to do some investment. Not only investment, maybe in some business, investment portfolio, business portfolio, insurance portfolio. So you start to do your own portfolio. So you get passive income. From the passive income, you can retire early. Or after building out your portfolio, you build your team. When you build your team, is in fact you are building your own business. And when you build your team, the team growth, they will give you your passive income. Same thing, you still achieve the early retirements. So this is how this cash flow quadrant I understand from that. Okay, now we talk about the 4W and 1H. Okay, what are you looking for? When you come to this seminar, what are you webinar, this career preview, what are you looking for? Okay, first, you are looking for yourself. Do you want to work for yourself or work for others? For me, when I was in HDB, is working from 8:30 to 6 p.m. after that, right? Then after that, I'm start thinking, okay, if I work until 8 p.m., I work until 9 p.m. I work for other people. If I put in the same time, same effort, Saturday, even Saturday, Sunday, I'm working, why not I work for myself? If I work for myself, how much I will get my pay? So that's why just now I mentioned your own time, your own pay. So you determine, your own self determine how much you want to work. You want to work, okay. So how much you want to earn. Next, entrepreneurship. I talk about business. So that time I'm thinking, okay, what business? Every business needs capital, needs a huge capital. So how about I just need some capital and I can start my entrepreneurship or start to become a self-employed? Yes, financial advisor. Financial advisor, where are the costs? Yes, the exam. You just need to take paper. Take some paper, take the exam, you pass the exam, you get a certificate. Come to Phillip, join Phillip, we give you some training, free training, no need to pay. After training, you can start doing the business or start doing the sales. Okay, how about this work-life balance? When you come into financial advisor, can you still achieve this 5 to 6 or 9 to 5 work? Yes, you still can. Remember just how we mentioned about Phillips, we have wide range of product, wide range of financial services for you to do. Actually, one of them like general insurance. General insurance meaning like corporate insurance, public liability, professional indemnity, travel insurance, all this. These are called general insurance. Okay, usually general insurance is you are deal with the HR of the company or finance manager of the company. So when these people ask insurance from you, will be during their working hours. They will not look for you after working hour. That's why your timing will be also follow the working timing, working time. Okay. So in my team, there are 2 or 3 ladies. They are doing focus on more on general insurance. Because they focus on general insurance, usually they work from 8 to 5 or 8:30 to 5:30. Why they focus on general insurance? Because of family. They have children. So they need to fetch the children from the childcare and send them to the childcare. So they usually work during the normal working hours. So after they know life insurance, general insurance, so they focus more on the general insurance. They still do life insurance, but more focus on the general insurance. The next, maybe you are also looking for multi-income. Yes, multi-stream income. Yes, Phillip can give you this one, actively and passively. Okay. Then when is the best time to join? In your 20s or in your 30s, 40s or 50s? So which is the best time? Okay, if you are in the 20s, let's say now the audience inside, there are some of you are in the 20s. In your 20s is good. Why? You are energetic. You have a lot of energy. You have times. Okay, you have a long time to go. Yes. So I think you can face the rejection. Can you? I think you can can face the rejection. So you have more time to learn, and you have more time, and you have a lot of time to spend, a lot of time to study, and a lot of time to do your sales, even Saturday, Sunday, because you have no much of commitment. If you are in your 30s, it's very good. Why? Because you have network, because you have been in your career for maybe 10 years, plus minus. So you have a network now. I joined Phillip during 30s. Okay, so I have my network. I'm an engineer, so I know supplier, I know contractors, I have my colleagues, correct? So this is your network. Okay, if you are in your 40s, even better. You have wider network. Maybe you have been to few companies already, and you have do sales. So you have mature thinking. You also have mature thinking, right? You can see things some youngster cannot see. So you have all this knowledge. Okay, you have experience, and you have experience manage people even. Yeah, so it's good. How about in your 50s? 50s, maybe you are a bit late, but no worries. Why? Because if the past 3 years, if you build up the trust with your friends, build up the trust with your partner, build up the trust with your client, build up the trust in the network, I believe these people willing, or they will like you to let you manage their funds, let you to manage their finance. So if even in your 50s, it's not too late also. Next, then why you should join Phillips? I think just now Jasmine spent a lot of time talking about this Phillip household name. Phillip already 48 years. Yeah, already 48 years in this market. So it's very easy. I think you tell people Phillip, people will know. And also we have wide range of products, general insurance, just I mentioned, insurance, advisory, unit trust, managed accounts, booking. I don't need to name too many because I am a financial advisor. Today I'm talking about financial advice. There are too many things. If you can focus and excel in 2 or 3 inside here, 赚不完, or too many things to earn already. You'll be rich. No need to excel in all. Just focus in 2 to 3 will be more than good enough. Product training, no problem. Soft skill training, yes. Soft skill come from the manager, come from the director, come from your team leader. Your team leader will train you on the soft skill. But again, just like I mentioned, if you're in your 30s or in your 40s, you should also have some soft skill already. Just need to polish on what is the difference between your sales or what is the difference become a financial advisor. The sales could be slightly different. Then how to start, how to build a business and how to sustain. Okay, first thing first, how to start. We have so many products. So first things, you need to target market segment. When I in my MBA course, first thing, all product need to have target segment. You cannot sell to everyone. So when I started, remember I come from civil servant. So I start my criteria from civil servants. After that, I go to professional. Why? Civil servant, I'm an engineer, so I go and approach professional engineer. Civil servants, professional engineer. After that, I tackle their corporate company, engineering firms. So it's one, then after another. So this is how you start. After that, when you already have your target market, then you go to see which product suitable for you to sell to them, market to them. Of course, we're talking about financial advisor. We would like to do financial planning. We like to do financial planning, but not everyone will open up and give you all the information to them. Correct or not? We are Chinese. You know, Chinese always more conservative. When I just know you the first time, I will not give you all my data. Not many. Okay, I have some customer straight away give me all his information, data, and ask me to help him to do financial planning. Of course, you have that, but mostly maybe 50%, 60%. Usually they will say, okay, you help me to do this one first. Help me to do I give you some money to, you let me to help me to manage, or I need some insurance. You help me to quote, give me some quotation. After that, one time, two time, I feel, hey, Danny is good, okay, his knowledge is okay, everything is okay. Why not I just pass everything to him to manage? So this is one after another. So this is first, second step. After that, build your business. How? Remember just now I say you select your product first. After that, you branch to another product. So maybe you are good in investment. So you do your investment first. After building up the rapport or building up the confidence from the customer, they'll look for you for insurance. So after that, expand to another product. After that, expand to another marketing. After your foundation is strong enough, you build a team. You build a team. How to sustain your business? This is very important. Build and maintain your relationship with client. Just now Joshua mentioned about the CRM, customer relation system. Management system is very important. I believe you outside you can see a lot of people doing roadshow. They keep looking at the new customer. Yes, after you find a customer, you need to maintain good relationship with them. So after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you're in this line, they still stick with you. They still with you and they refer friends, refer customer to you. So relationship is very important. Okay, so these three. Okay, come to the last W. So who should you join? You should join a leader who has experience, who have a lot of knowledge, who also experience the high and low of the economic cycle. Yeah, I am, because I experienced the 98 financial crisis, desert storm crisis, SARS, COVID, global financial crisis. So I see the high and low. Insurance never die. Okay. The last is, of course, the personality. After I talk so much, maybe you don't like me. Okay, maybe I don't like you also. Okay, so why not? I always think it's good to meet up. It's good to meet up and to understand what really Phillip. Come to our office. We have a coffee. We have a chat. See our coffee. See our office setup. Yeah, we have a very nice office at Raffles City. Yeah. Okay, just so I think this about me today. So any questions?
Okay, thank you, Danny, for the wonderful sharing. Okay, maybe let me take a look at the questions being posed by our audience here today. Let me see. Danny, in your opinion, what kind of people do you think will be suitable to become a financial rep with Phillip?
Okay, I'm not mute. Okay. To me, I think very important a few traits. First thing, this person must be willing to learn. Must be willing to learn. Second thing is have some desire to be successful, one desire and hungry for success. Want money. Number three is he like to help people. like to help people to manage your funds, manage your risk. Okay. Number 4, I think is also the most important. The person must have a pair of listening ears. This one can be learned because when I joined Phillips, I like to interrupt. I talk a lot. When people start talking, I also interrupt. So all this year I changed. So now I usually listen first, let the customer talk, and I will talk later, and they will like you very much. So this can be learned. So listening here is very important. Listen and understand. Not hear, but listen. Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. This reminds me of something that I read recently. We listen. Most of us listen to reply. We don't listen to understand. I think you have brought this up very, very nicely. Okay, maybe we'll just do one more questions and then let's wrap it up for the night. Well, let me see. How do I rephrase this? What is the difference between being a rep advisor in Phillip versus the other advisors, with the other insurers out there in the market?
Oh, okay. I think not many people. It could be not many people knowing that the financial advisor. A lot of people, I think, they know about insurance agent. So what are the differences between us and them? I think it's quite obvious. For financial advisor, we can do more thing or a lot of things that they cannot do. They can, for example, we partner with a lot of insurance company, Manulife or Singlife, Aviva, AXA, or whatever, HSBC, a lot of companies. But let's say for the agent themselves, they can only represent one, their own company. So when it comes to financial planning, let's say you are helping your friends, you're helping your family, helping your client to do financial advisor. What do you think? Who will have the cutting edge? Will they have the edge above them? I believe it's us. It's a financial advisor, because you can pick and choose the best product for your customer. This is quite fair to your customer. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Danny. Justin, can you help me to flash the contact slides? So we really thank Danny for his valuable time tonight, to share with us, his journey, how he actually overcome certain circumstances to actually go through this entire career, how he actually took on this career path, this career change and all. I think it's a very, very good sharing tonight. Okay, so if you would like to actually know, I think Danny just touched on the surface today. I think there's a lot more that he could share. So if you'd like to connect to Danny, okay, feel free to connect to him over here. If you'd like to actually connect to us to actually know more about Phillip, have more questions and all, also do feel free to contact me or Jasmine. You can actually find our contact over here. So you can feel free to scan. You can screenshot this particular page, or you can scan the QR code. Our number is there as well. Just feel free to contact us, and then I think Danny can buy you a coffee or whatsoever. Okay. Just feel free to connect to him or connect to us, and then to know more about Phillip, and then to know more about this wonderful career as well. So with that, we thank you, all of you, lovely audience, for staying throughout, and then have a good night, and then we'll see you next time for our next session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.